What is up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 143 of Rob's Best Bets. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you do want more content like this in the future, please hit the like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. But before we jump into the picks, I just want to give a massive shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And if you do want to get involved with the pick'em videos that we do on this channel, or give out on Twitter, or just want to take part in similar daily contests, head over there and use my promo code ROBDFB at signup, and they will match your first $100 up to 100%. And as we hop into this recap, we had a really nice day of profit on Saturday, as we brought in 5.63 units, and our player props didn't go well, but we did take a lot of small plus money stabs in those player props, so it ended up not really sinking us too much. And that said, we have a really fun slate here on Sunday, so let's jump right into these picks. Alright, for our first pick of the day, we are heading out to New York, where we have the Yankees taking on the Red Sox, and although this isn't necessarily a marquee starting pitching matchup on paper, both of these guys have been really sharp for over a month now, and for that reason, I think there's a lot of value here on the under, so let's take the under of 9 runs for 1 unit for our first play of the day. For pick number 2, we are heading over to Pittsburgh, where we have the Pirates taking on the Mets, and this Mets lineup is due for some quick regression here, with Alonso on the IL and the rest of the lineup not really performing well under the hood, especially considering the matchup with Mitch Keller here, and the Pirates have had their own offensive struggles this season as well. So once again, I say we take the under of 9 runs for 2 units for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are heading out to Anaheim, where we have the Angels taking on the Mariners, and Bryce Miller for the Mariners is finally starting to get tagged, as his advanced numbers have been suggesting for a long time now, and against this Angels lineup, I don't think he's going to find an easier time, so let's take the Angels on the money line for 3 units, and for an extra unit, let's take the Angels team total to go over 4.5 here as well. For pick number 4, we are heading down to Atlanta, where we have the Braves taking on the Nats, and I get it, Bryce Elder's numbers are very eye-popping. A 2.2 ERA is really nice to look at, but it's more fool's gold than it is accurate to performance, because over the past 2 months, he has been skating by, allowing hard contact, a lot of base runners, and he hasn't really been punished very often for it. And listen, the Nats aren't a great team, but they are far too undervalued here. So let's take the Nats in 3 different ways. For 3 units, let's take the Nats getting 2 runs. For 1 unit, let's take them getting plus 1.5. And for an extra half unit, let's take them on the money line here as well. Alright, for our final play of the day, we are heading down to Tampa Bay, where we have the Rays taking on the Rangers. And once again, I think we're staring at a major misvaluation based on the perception of the Rays being the best team in baseball. And listen, that very well may be the case, but this Rangers lineup is better than the Rays lineup, and they are much hotter at this moment, and I don't think the starting pitching here is overly uneven towards one side, and for that reason, I say we take the Rangers, getting the 1.5 runs for 4 units, and for an extra full unit, let's take the Rangers on the money line here as well. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you do want to show some love, head over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB. You can also drop a like in this video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can comment down below. And I did make an appearance on Greg Peterson's podcast recently as well, so if you do want to hear my thoughts on the MLB as it currently stands, as well as Sunday's slate in more depth, head over to my Twitter and check out the Greg Peterson podcast with me being featured on there as well. And with all that being said, y'all, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.